for a dose of hope for the holiday blues. The energy's been very, very, very intense for the past few weeks or even longer. I've been feeling it very strongly, and I thought if anyone else is feeling it, maybe it'd be good to come on and help or share, I guess. So yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. Yeah, my name is Jason, and experiences in channeling is just that. It is my journey through channeling these past few years. I think I started this channel in 2020 or 2021 or something. First started channeling around that time, and yeah, it's just my experiences and the things that I've learned over these 5 years. And hey, all right, you're feeling it too. Good, good. I think that's Patty, isn't it? Hopefully, I think. Hey, hey, you're feeling it too. That's good to hear. I mean, it's not good to hear, but it's nice to know that. Oh, it's so heavy right now. Oh, that's really good to hear. It's not just me. I thought it was just like maybe I have some issues I got to deal with. But yeah, just it's especially well for me. It really started. So the book that's behind me right there, The Daily Dose of Hope, I really started getting attacked again. Um, but so in addition to the attacks, it's just this intense. It's just this energy of heaviness that like for example for today, I had this list of things that I wanted to do. Michael, that's your okay. Sorry, Michael. Had this list of things to do, and I can only do like one thing in the whole day. It's like it's too much. Everything is too much energy. And just for example, I just went to the bank today. Went to the bank and asked them a question, and I came back and I was exhausted. Just like, oh, it's like that's all I did. And it's just yeah, super, 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 super heavy, heavy energy. And and so, in addition to this heavy energy, and I think I'm going to channel today because you know what, I'm going to stop being afraid of channeling live. Um, so I wanted to talk a little bit about this, and I'm gonna dedicate a whole session to this. But the hum is here. This is the Wikipedia. Um, Definition. The hum is a persistent, invasive, low-frequency humming, rumbling, or droning noise audible to many but not all people in an area. Hums have been reported in many countries, including Australia, Canada, United Kingdom, United States, and Japan. So I've been dealing with the hum for the past, I think, 2 years or so. And I even downloaded an application that and I you can measure it, and it's quite a loud hum. It's about 47 hertz. 47. So the human hearing is from 20 to 20,000 hertz. That's how much we usually hear. And as you get older, that gets smaller and smaller. Uh, um, but this 47 hertz, like I can hear it, but no one else can. And and it's really loud, especially when you're trying to meditate or trying to go to bed. And so I bought this device. It's just a white noise generator. It's just a little box or little thing, and all it does, it has like white noise, brown noise, and also like all these engine noises, whatever you want. It's got a few like 12 different sounds on it or something like that, and I just use it for the brown noise, which is white noise, but doesn't have as like white noise is every single frequency at the same what's the word, volume, the same decibel level, and so it can get a little grating. But brown noise is closer to the ocean. The lower frequencies are higher decibel than the higher frequencies, so it's just a little bit like a rumble. And when I put that on, but recently when I put it on, I have to turn up the volume because they've been turning. I don't know. Well, I don't even know who or what it is, but there's a lot of theories. The only thing I can think of now, possibly beyond what I kind of probably imagine it is it could be this water heater device that's used in Japan called EcoCute. But I'm not sure because the thing is, like, I don't hear it outside of my house. I can only hear it within my house. When I leave the house, it's gone, So anyway, I wanted to talk about the hum, and that there's a man created this, the World Hum Database Project. And so people report where they've heard the hum. And if you'll notice, there's a lot of America and Europe, and they don't have any Japan, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, and so some people think that, oh, it could be all in your head, but I measured it and it's not, and the decibel level is quite high for such a low frequency, and there isn't really a good explanation for it. But it does sound like an engine going on and off. And this is something too, I think for me, the kind of adds to the heaviness too, because it's just like that. In addition to everything else, you have to have this low whoa, whoa, that only you can hear going on in the background all the time. But it is measurable, so it's not in my head, which I think a lot of people would think, oh, it's in your head. I measured it. It's not in my head. So anyway, so I wanted to talk about that, the world hum. I'm going to dedicate a whole session to that though, and do some channeling on it. I have done some channeling on it, and what I got, I wasn't wasn't very happy to hear. But anyway, we all return to the yin and the yang. So here we are in this holiday season, and one of the things about the holiday season that once I started kind of opening myself up to channeling and recognizing my emotional state and meditating a lot more, I realized that these times of the year, these holidays, are very, very well. I mean, you don't even have to meditate to know this, but I started to really, really be aware of it. The stress, holiday stress. So people put a lot of expectations on these days, right? So Christmas, for example, not in Japan. And that's also kind of complicated too for me here. So Japan's like in Christmas Eve is the time you just go out and get Kentucky Fried Chicken and a strawberry shortcake, and that's Christmas. That's finished. That's how it goes, and it's fine. It's a little bit hard to get used to even now, but the concept though of these holidays, you put so much effort. This is gonna be the day. You're building up to this one day, and then the day comes and it's not what you expected, because of course it isn't. How would it be what you expected? It's just another day, just like every other day. And so I've been really trying hard to treat every day as a holiday in that sense, as a very special day. And not to put too much in, because what happens in our lives is we tend to go, what's the word, unconscious for long periods of time. We get all unconscious, and then we just plan, well, everything's going to be okay when this happens, when I get this or when I do this, and it's just like you're just playing God in that sense. You're not understanding that there's a whole bunch of things happening around you that are there for you to pay attention to, and you're just paying attention to this like carrot on the stick, like, oh, Christmas, or oh, the New Year's, or when I get this job, or when I get whatever it is. And so a lot of people put a lot of expectation on these days, and so you feel it. It's in the mass consciousness. It's being projected, and I think it's also there are people that are helping out. I mean, I think people watching this probably know about this already, but there's a lot of people that are working on the darker side of the yin and yang, that are intentionally putting this energy out there, and they're doing things to put that energy out into the mass consciousness. And so what I wanted to do today to come on is to kind of send some positive vibes out there, send some good energy out there, because there isn't enough of that. And it feels like more and more the internet is becoming more and more computer generated, AI generated. Like everything is AI. All the videos that pop up, it's all AI. So many comments are AI, so many accounts are AI. It's like it's hard. The humanness is kind of disappearing from the internet. I find it was very, very sudden. It's very interesting, but that's a different topic anyway. But anyway, Michael, I hope you're dealing well with these energies, with this time. It's really heavy. I have not been coping well, and I have not been using good coping methods at all. Very bad. I guess I'm basically not coping with it. And I guess that's what it is. But that's neither here nor there as well. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a channeling. I'm just going to go. I haven't channeled live in a while now, and in front of everyone. But here we go. I'm going to channel guides, give us some hope for this day. Help us through these rough times. Show us a glimmer of light, a glimmer of hopefulness in these darkened times. Here we go. Oh, we are here, and it is beautiful. You are all so beautiful. You are all so beautiful. And these times that you call darkened are it is just the nighttime. Think of it as the nighttime. It's a time to rest. It's a time to gather your strength for the times that are coming. This is not a dark time in that sense. This is just the darkness right before the dawn. It has to get this dark. It has to be this dark. But when you look on the inside, you'll notice that it isn't that dark on the inside, that what is going on the inside is a shift. You're going through a transition. You're going through a transition from one way of living to another way of living. And you are all connected. You are all one. And so you're all going through this together. So even if you have done the work, you've done a lot of the internal work, the rest of the mass consciousness has to catch up to you. And that's where you're going through. That's what's happening at this moment. And you are experiencing all of this all together. So if you think about, for example, that you humans are each a body part in a sense. You are part of this giant body that is you. The capital letter U, all of you, Christ consciousness, you might want to call it. And you are all a part of it. And you all have very, very important roles within this Christ consciousness. And you're all going through this. But it's important that with these roles, it's important that you come align. You align with, for example, the body. So if you have a disease in your body, for example, if you have an organ that isn't working properly, that it isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing, it can cause so many different problems throughout the whole body. That's what's happening at the moment. And so your body, the Christ consciousness, the body of Christ in that sense, that you are a part of, is healing. It's going through a healing process. And so each of the organs, each of you are going through this healing process at your own speed. And because you're all not just this organ, but you are all connected and you can feel everything else that's going on, that's why you're feeling it. But understand, this is not a dark time. You are exiting the dark time. You have come out of the dark time. You are entering a beautiful, beautiful time of light. And this is the healing that all of you have to go through. This is a transition and this is a healing. In order for you to take on these higher realms of light, in order for you to be able to handle them, it's important that you deal with all of the darkness that is within your system, that it all has to be exposed, it all has to come out. And when it is exposed, the body, your body, the capital letter U, will feel this shock, and then you will all feel it because everyone else is feeling it as well. But understand that your job here, those of you who are watching at this moment or at any moment in the future or in the past, are here to bring the light to these moments. You are the light workers. You are the ones to lighten up these situations. When you feel this darkness, when you get into this heaviness, and you start to think that this heaviness is your heaviness, then you forget your role. That's not what you're here to do. You can experience the heaviness, but you're here to bring the light. You're the light. You are the one. When you feel this heaviness, you search for all kinds of different coping mechanisms. You go online. You go through things that will null and destroy your senses, destroy your ability to sense so that you forget. You try all of these different things to forget. But the one thing to remember is that you're the light. You're here to be the light. And all you need to do when you start to feel the darkness is close your eyes and go inside. Close your eyes and go inside. Put on some beautiful music. Close your eyes, go inside. The hope is there. The hope will come out. You just need to let it. You need to not distract yourself from why you came here. This is why you came here. You have the capability of holding much, much more light at this time. And so you understand both sides. You can see the peace that you can gather from being in quiet, but you also can feel the darkness and the pain and the sadness that is in the mass consciousness. This is this is a very, very powerful thing to be able to do. And by feeling both of these and then remembering that you are the light, you are the hope, and you're bringing the light and the hope. So when you see all of these events, when you feel this energy, say, this energy is the energy of the mass consciousness. I will shine my light into this darkness, and I will shine it and I will light it up and show the whole world what it's made of. There's nothing there. It's just darkness. It was just a shadow. And this is what we would like you to feel as well, to understand that it is just a shadow, a passing shadow. Let it go. Don't hold on to it. There's no need to hold on to it. You experience it. You know what it feels like. Good. That's important to know what it feels like. Then let it go. Let it go. Let it go. It's very, very important to let it go and shine the light in it. And that's what you all are doing. Such beautiful, beautiful souls in this beautiful, beautiful planet, in this beautiful, beautiful time. Whew. All right. So Michael used to thank you. Yeah, I feel you, buddy. I was thinking of you tonight as I was sitting outside staring up at the moon. Oh, that'd be nice to stare at the moon. It's too cold. Whoa. But you guys are going through the summer. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I hope you. I hope everyone's doing well. And I guess that's the thing. We're just gotta hold on at this moment. And just remember that we're the light. Remember that it's there inside of us. And yep. So anyway, I hope you guys are all hopeful. Hopefully you're having a good holiday season. Good Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever. What's that other? I can't remember the other one. But anyway, I hope you guys are hopeful. And here in Japan, we celebrate. The country celebrates the for January 1st is the New Year's is the biggest holiday of the year. And so while the rest of the world, Christmas is kind of over, here in Japan it's pretty much almost over. In the Eastern Hemisphere, people are just waking up to it. But we are now approaching, in Japan, we're approaching a really, really intense time because the New Year's season is just huge. And it's just like this big rush and everyone goes home. And on the surface, it sounds like a wonderful thing. Everyone's on vacation, but it's just, as I said before, people put too much emphasis on the day. And so it can cause a lot of energetic issues throughout the world. Anyway, so one other thing I just wanted to go through, I'm going to dedicate another video to this, and I'll just talk about it later. I've been doing some channeling on the Tartarian idea and the Tartarian buildings and how they're being abused now, and how a lot of the portals, the ley lines, have been what's the word? Poisoned. They've been poisoned. And one of my jobs here is to clean them out, to turn these portals back to a neutral state. And but I'll talk about that later. I've talked about this before, but I just got some new information on it, and I'd like to share it. But anyway, hope you guys are hopeful, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Michael, hope you have a great day. And yeah, thanks for joining in. It's great to hear. It's great to hear you, or to be in the same space at this moment. So cheers. Thank you. That's really helpful.